Hello my friends! So following up last week's video where I shared one of my favorite apps with you to help you improve your Instagram stories and make them more visually appealing. If you haven't seen that video, make sure to go back and watch it. Today, I wanted to share 3 super simple tips with you to help you increase the engagement on your Instagram stories and to get more views. So here's what I have for you.
All right, so I'm going to walk you through the different ways for you to increase the views on your stories and also the engagement. So basically, I'm going to go to my home. I'm going to tap on the top left camera icon, and then I'm going to upload a post. Now, for this first one, we're going to talk about which is the location tag. So basically you're going to go to the sticker icon on the top here and you click on location. Usually it brings up the locations that are around you, but you can also type in any location you want. Now it brings up Barcelona, Spain. I can tap on this to change the color of it. I can make it smaller. So some people like to hide the location and they just make it super tiny and drag it somewhere where you don't see it. Usually I actually don't mind having it like showing the location somewhere. So I would just add it somewhere on here. Now, by adding this tag, I basically have the chance to appear in the Instagram stories of Barcelona, Spain. So I could obviously edit this post a little bit more and add some text. But what I want to show you is if we discard this and go to Barcelona places, then you'll see that on the top here, Barcelona has its own story. So obviously the algorithm determines whether your story will make it into this part or not, but if you do, then you have the chance of suddenly getting a lot more views on your stories and then potentially having people click through to your profile and check out your profile and potentially follow you. So I do recommend using the location tab whenever possible. Now, the second thing I wanted to mention is, again, we're going to go to the sticker tab and we're going to include a hashtag. Now, you can either use this feature or you can just type a hashtag. Now, for this one, we're going to use Instagram tips, and then I can click done, and again I can change it. I can make it super small. If I want to show you the second way. So if I wanted to delete this, I can just drag it down to the little rubbish bin, and I could tap on the double A and just type out Instagram tips. As you see on the bottom, Instagram will display a list of hashtags for you so you can kind of check them out and choose them. And again, I could change the color here, or I could make this as well super small and hide it somewhere. Some people recommend typing in a ton of hashtags and then making them really small or hiding them somewhere in order to get more views. I think this used to work. It doesn't really work for me anymore, so I usually just include one hashtag per story. Now again, we're gonna delete this, and the last feature I want to show you, which is actually my favorite, is the poll. And there's actually 2 polls. You can do the sliding one where you can ask a question here, or because I already have my question, I just don't type anything in here. I can change the emoji by just tapping on it and then choosing any of these ones. And then I can click done. I can make this smaller as well, and I can position it, and then basically I can have people vote by, oops, I can't do it now, but they can slide the slider along to kind of show how much they like something. Or the second poll feature, which just gives you two answers. So again, if you want to change, you can ask a question there, or you can just simply change the possible answers. So I can type something. And usually, oops, you want to make one that's a clear yes and one that's a clear no, or basically have two opposite answers in order to get the best results and best insights for you. Then I can send this to my story, obviously, by sharing it. And I just wanted to discard this and show you what happens. Basically, I asked a question here. I had a poll, option 1 or option 2, and now when I go on the seen by, if I click on that, it brings up the insight. So if I go on the little I can actually see exactly how many people voted for option 1, how many people voted for option 2, and who exactly voted for what. So I can go to see all. And this is super helpful for market research purposes. Because now what I could do is basically go and contact these people who voted for option 1 and, do more research, ask them more question, or make an offer to them. So the polling options, I recommend using them at least once a day in a story, just because it really increases your engagement. It gets your people to talk to you and to give their opinion. Everyone likes to give their opinion, and it's just a fun little way to engage with your audience. Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your comments below, and I'll see you next week.